Hey guys, it's Kristine. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about budgeting in my bullet journal. So today I'm going to do the second check-in for paycheck number one of July. The check-in is going to span from July 18th to July 22nd. I am filming this on July 23rd, which is Saturday. I am going to Costco in a little bit, so I needed to make sure I updated my budget categories. Anyway, if that is something you're interested in seeing, keep watching. All right, so as you know, I now have my my budget on a full spread. I have been keeping track of my spending in the weekly section of my bullet journal. Oh, so I just have this right side over here covered, and let's get started. So on Monday, I went to the pharmacy and picked up my other refill. The last time I went, it wasn't ready yet on the 13th. So I actually had to contact the pharmacy to see what the holdup was, and they needed my doctor to sign off on the refill because I was out of refills. So anyway, I got that straightened out and I was able to pick it up on Monday. And while I was at Costco, I did a price adjustment. The Chobani less sugar yogurt had gone on sale and it had been less than 30 days since I last bought it. So I just went to the counter and asked them for a price adjustment, which they did. And I know it's only $4, but you guys, it's $4. That's like 2/3 of a tank of gas. So whatever, I was already there. I noticed it had gone on sale and I wanted that $4, you guys. Anyway, not so proud of this next one. So on the 19th, this is why I don't do cash. So my mom had given me $14 in cash to pay me back for the goodies that I bought for her in LA. And on Tuesday, there was the mega... I don't even play the lottery, you guys. Like, this is maybe once in every 5 years or something. But I was peer pressured. No, I will take ownership. I will take ownership for this. I was kind of daydreaming about winning, $500 million or whatever. And I was like, what's $10? Anyway, so I played $10 at 7-Eleven. I obviously didn't win. Not even a single penny. And yeah. So that $10 bought 5 plays or 5 tickets in the Mega Millions lottery. And afterwards, when I realized I hadn't won anything, I thought about how I could have spent that money instead. I definitely could have put that in like my stock slices or something. But anyhow, just to let you know, when Friday came along, because nobody had won, Friday was the next drawing, I did not buy any more tickets. So yeah. Next one, Walgreens. So I spent $12.72 to get a pack of Capris. And then on Wednesday, I had a no spend. On Thursday, I went to my favorite Chinese restaurant that is close to work, and I got chicken teriyaki and a chow mein lunch special. And that was $7.05. And then on Friday, I got another box of Capris. And that's pretty much it. It's fairly low spend. But yeah, I still need to know where I am at with my budget categories. All right. So, let's get started. So for gas and car, I did not get gas yet. I will be doing that this morning. So that leaves me with $70. And I do have a little update. I'm gonna go down to LA, pick up my daughter, and bring her back home. Any gas money I don't spend here, I'm gonna roll over into my travel gas. And then for paycheck number 2, I'm gonna budget some money for gas. So, little spoiler alert. I'll talk more about that another time. Let's see. So for groceries, I only had the credit for $4. So that takes me up to, that should be $91.77. And then household, I didn't spend anything, but I will be today. I've already made a list. And then laundry, I still didn't transfer money, or again, I'm gonna roll that over to the next one. And then by the end of the month, she'll get $40 for her laundry account. And then eating out, I did spend $7.05. Oh, one of the reasons my daughter is coming home is because it's my son's birthday, or it's going to be my son's birthday. So she wants to be there for her brother's birthday. Not originally, but I kind of toyed with the idea of going to San Francisco and watching the Giants game. Like the Giants are playing the Dodgers. I looked up the tickets and they were pretty reasonable, like comparing them to like Dodger Stadium. But I would have to take off from work early, and just the whole, it just wasn't in my budget, and I kind of feel bad for that. So what I'm planning on doing is taking my family out to somewhere where they have the game because where we live, the Giants games, whenever the Dodgers play the Giants, it's blacked out for whatever reason. And I don't have whatever it is that the thing is televised on, if that makes sense. No, of course it doesn't make sense. So my son has the MLB app, courtesy of T-Mobile. So like every year T-Mobile has this special, like a free, free access to the MLB app. So every year my son gets the MLB app, but like I said, where we live is blacked out whenever the Dodgers play the Giants. So that's annoying, especially since they're rivals. So it's always fun to watch them play. We did watch them in person, I believe in 2021, down in Dodger Stadium. The Giants beat the Dodgers, and that kind of sucked. But I saw they played them recently, I think yesterday, and they won. The Dodgers won, so that was cool. So it would be nice to see them. It would be nice to go see them in San Francisco to play, but that would be me, my son, my daughter. That would be like, if those tickets are still available, that would be like $87 per person. You know, the gas, the food, the whole shebang. It's just not in the cards for us. So we'll definitely plan better for next year, because I don't think they play them again in San Francisco this year, just that one series. So yeah, anyway. 14. Am I doing this right? This is what happens when I talk. When I talk and math at the same time. Okay. This is going to be a little tricky. So -4 plus 705 plus 154 plus 2544 plus 104003. And then 70 plus 9177 plus 10258 plus 20 plus 143.67 plus 50 plus 4710 plus 1296 plus 50 plus 14. So a couple other things I noticed in my Chase account, that the parking for the, I think it was the Griffith Observatory, yeah, the $40 one that was $40, arg, posted kind of late. So it posted after I did my whole reshuffle of my variable expenses, so I might have to redo that reshuffling for my next paycheck, because if it doesn't match, then that's no bueno. So let me just double check. I have nothing else. We did the pharmacy, the grocery, the unbudgeted, the allowance, and the eating out. So we're good. So everything else just basically goes off to the right. What else was I gonna say? There was something else, but I've forgotten. That train of thought has derailed. Yeah, I just don't remember. So how are you guys doing? I've been having a tough time just getting caught up with everything. This is not right. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I finally posted the first check-in, so the one before this. And to be honest, I'm doing this because I'm about to go to Costco, and I need to know how much money I have left. Otherwise, I would have just dragged my feet. But I just need to stay consistent in doing this stuff to keep myself on track. So 225 plus 133.25 plus 114.41 plus 207.38 plus 20 plus 90. Okay, so this is correct. I think I just didn't do the math on this last time, and so that's why I didn't catch the mistake. But yeah, so that is that. It looks like I do have enough money to buy me some things. I did start to make like a shopping list. That way I don't overspend. Haha. That way I don't overspend at Costco. We'll see how that works out. I do have a couple Costco shop with me videos in the works. One is pretty much edited. I just have to do the voiceover, and then the other one is still raw footage. So yeah, and I'm gonna go do another one today. But I think I will work on that this weekend because I need to have some videos lined up for when I go out of town next weekend. that trip is just going to be back and forth. I'm going to go pick her up, bring her back. We did talk about, my daughter and I did talk about like taking the train or taking the bus back home, and she has done that before, and she said she didn't feel safe and she didn't want to travel alone. So I totally get that. Being a young female traveling alone can be scary, definitely. I did look into flying her back home because sometimes they'll have one-way tickets for like $90, and that would be cheaper than gas. But you guys, it was like $300 to fly her back home. So I would much rather just drive down there, go get her, bring her back home. And she's made arrangements with my dad, her grandpa, to take her back. I believe she's only staying 1 week because she already has her move-in day for her dorm. So normal move-in day is like August 29 or 27, something like that. But because the athletes, her coach specifically wanted them to move back earlier, she arranged with housing for them to get in August 5th. So one of the things I was worried about is last year, dorm early move-in was like $35 a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it was like $210 total. So 210, so this was last year. So 6 days early. Well, this year they're doing 21 days early. So if it is still $35 a day rate, that's $735 that I don't have in my budget for that. But her summer dorm is paid for in full, so she technically could stay there till like the end of summer session. So I had her email the housing and explain the situation and ask if they could either prorate her current room, so that she could pay the early move-in date for the apartment dorm, because there's 2 different dorms. I don't know if you guys remember that, or if you were around when I talked about that, like in May or April. So the dorm she's in now is like a residence hall, but her normal like fall and spring dorm is like an apartment style housing situation. Anyway, so we asked if they could prorate the current dorm, or she asked if housing could prorate the current dorm so she could pay the early move-in to the apartment dorm, or just roll it over or whatever. Like, what can they do to help? So anyways, she got an email back and they said that she would not be charged the early move-in fee because she had already been paid in full for summer, and that was only for students who were not living on campus already. So hooray. That was a huge relief. So anyway, that's my little chit chat for the end of this video. I am gonna get ready to go to Costco. It is currently 8:45. It opens at 9. I'm gonna get gas and do my shopping. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I miss talking to you guys. Sorry I've been not posting as much or as often as I usually do. Anyway, I need to work on that. I'm rambling. Bye guys. Have a good day.